eat that candy, yeah. I need more like Mandy, yeah. I'm in my head again. Fuck it, I was raised like that. So I guess I never really changed like that.
Well, hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Alright guys, so today we're doing kind of a fun video. You know, everybody's being quarantined, trying to stay in their homes because of this virus, and we're all dealing with this. I just imagine scratching going in a haunted video. I just want to remind everybody to stay safe, keep your hands washed, people, and if you ain't got to leave your house, don't do it, unless it's a necessity.
And toilet paper is not one of those things.
So since we're all stuck in the house, I figured, hey, why not let's do a fun video. So I don't know about y'all, and I know y'all know that I love ghost videos, the paranormal, conspiracy theories, anything like that. I love watching those YouTube videos and, you know, being stuck in the house. And usually every night, me and the boys find some good ghost videos to put on or something just to watch, you know. Well, we're weirdo. So guys, I have found some videos, and in the comment sections I have found that the paranormal activity has moved from that video to the people watching, some more than others. I'm sorry, Princess has to be in this. So guys, I'm going to be showing you some beauty YouTubers that have cursed videos that you should not watch. So if you're excited for this video, y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Also hit your subscribe button and make sure your bell's on. And that way you're notified and you don't miss no uploads. And before we get started, if you're new here, hi, I'm Mandy. I do a lot of makeup related videos. Now sometimes I'll go off track and do something else I'm interested in, but I promise not to disappoint you all the time. Now let's read that first comment from my last video, which were spoilers for the Ipsy Plus April bags. Congratulations, Nicole Davis. Nicole says, hey girl, hey. Well, hey, Nicole, honey, how are you doing? It's good to see you down there in the comments, honey. Thank you so much for coming and watching the video. I love you so much, girl. And if you yourself would like to get a shout out, be sure to leave a comment under this here video. You're going to have 1 out of 2 chances getting it. You could either set your bell and try to be first at it, or you could be one of the comments I pick. You never know. I might pick you. Now stay tuned till the end when I read the comment that I did pick. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this madness. So again, guys, now, these are beauty YouTubers, and they are being haunted. But their videos are so cursed that the people watching their videos are actually having stuff happen. And again, like I said, I just found a couple of comments. And the last one I talked about, it was over 95% of her video comments was something paranormal happening to the people watching. So first up is Alexis Jada. Now, if you don't know who she is, she does a lot of drugstore, dollar store, makeup tutorials. She does reviews. She does all kinds of stuff. I absolutely love watching her videos. She's got a vlog channel. I'm just so into what I'm just hooked to the people I'm about to be talking about. But anyway, she does have some paranormal activity that happens in her own home. She has vlogged about it. She does have a couple of videos out. And anybody that I mentioned in this video, and we'll go ahead and link their channels below. That way you can go check them out for yourself. She seems to always hear and see like the shadows of a little boy. And then she sees other shadows other than that little boy. But that little boy is the one that's always making the most ruckus. Now she stays in an apartment. And she took this Instagram photo. And she didn't notice this. But her fans noticed something in the background. So if you look at this right here, I'm going to pull it up. So, of course, she's taking this photo for Instagram. And in that mirror behind her, you can see the image. And it looks like a little boy, y'all. And a lot of times she'll find stuff that is being moved. Like she'll put her keys somewhere and then find them somewhere else. And she knows it wasn't her that moved them. She'll also hear whispers and voices. And she first found out about this because there was a lot of negativity. Like negative vibes always around, like they was always arguing in a bad mood and stuff like that. And usually when that's always happening, like, you know, everybody could get mad every once in a while. But if you're staying like that and you're always arguing or whatever, it's time to check in to see what's going on. I found a couple of comments that said once they watched that video, that stuff started happening. So one of the comments said they started hearing knocks and stuff like that. And y'all, if y'all hear my cat scratching in the background, it's my cat. It's not a ghost, and he's an asshole. He's just an asshole. So anyways, one of the comments, they said that they started to hear knocking noises and stuff after they watched her video, which is kind of strange. And you know what? I've already done y'all a favor, so I've done seen all these videos, so I can't wait till tonight to see what happens. Ooh. Next up, guys, is Makeupbypita. Now, she is another one I just seem to get hooked on. Every time I watch her, I fall in the rabbit hole of watching more and more and more and more. I just love people like that, where I get so in tune with them. I just got to see more and more and more. She talks about, again, the negative vibes. Again, the same thing with Alexis. But she just feels so drained. She didn't want to film her videos or anything like that. That's how it started off. And then all of a sudden, she started hearing strange noises and stuff around the house. And then there was this door that just kept opening. So she stacked some boxes in front of it, and the door just keeps opening. And she also suffered with that sleep paralysis. Ooh, Alexis did too. I forgot to tell you about that. But that sleep paralysis, I don't know if it's a bunch of negative activity or whatever it is that causes that, because I've been through that. I haven't been through that in a long time, and I hope nobody ever has to know the feeling of that. And I've never actually seen anything when I was going through sleep paralysis. I've never actually seen anything or heard anything. A lot of people like see a shadow moving closer and closer and closer to them. I've never had to deal with that. I couldn't wake up. Like, I couldn't move anything. I would try my hardest to move anything or make a noise or something, and it don't work. But you're awake. Like, your brain is awake, but your body's not. In her comment section, I found somebody saying that they was watching her video and one of their picture frames fell on the floor. So again, that could have been just something that happened, or it could be a cursed video, y'all. Next up is kathleenlights. I don't think I have to introduce this girl to anybody. I believe everybody knows her. Now, I love Kathleen. You know, she's just got that classic thing about her and her videos, and I just love watching her, and I've been watching her for years. Anyways, her family and her friends were always kind of hearing voices and seeing stuff, so they kept telling Kathleen. Of course, she didn't believe them. And they said that they kept hearing a girl, and then one day they heard a girl playing with the dogs and thought it was her. And she was like, no, it wasn't me. So anyway, she's got this camera mounted like in her hallway so she could, you know, check on her dogs and make sure everything's all right. Anyways, she catches this orb. You know, some people could say it's dust, and it might be dust, who knows. But this orb has like a track, like when it's moving, like there's something behind it, like you know, like fairy dust or something. I don't know. Watch this. So since then, Kathleen has her giggles and also footsteps. So I don't know how she has resolved this. She hasn't given us an update soon. I'm just looking forward to hearing an update about this. But in her comment section, there was somebody that said that their lights went out sitting there watching that video. All right, guys, now we are on the last one. This is Miss Daisy Marquez. Now, again, if you don't know her, she is just a wonderful person to watch. I love watching her. Now, Daisy stayed, well, she don't stay there no more, but she stayed in an apartment that was right across the street from a mortuary. And she always had things happening in her apartment. She would actually hear whispers in her ears. And one night she was asleep and something blew on her face. And she said that she was expecting to open her eyes to see one of her friends playing a trick on her or something, but it wasn't her friend. There was nobody there. Anyway, some really strange stuff happens around Daisy all the time. Now, she was filming, and she got this on film. I'll show you the clip in a minute, where somebody was in the parking garage, and something, like the gas pedal got stuck or something, so the car actually ran out of the parking garage. Now, thankfully, the guy survived, but, you know, it's just a little bit strange that being right there around that something was holding that pedal down. Okay, so come to find out, you know, she's hearing this stuff, and she's got this one picture, and it's always falling or being moved or something. And it's like this, I don't know if it's a painting or something of her. I think it's a painting. But it's always being moved or it's always falling down. And she don't never hear it when it happens. She just happens to see it after it's been moved or after it's already in the floor. So she found out that I believe there was a gentleman there that stayed on her same floor that hung himself. So I don't know if that's what's causing the paranormal activity or what, but she swears that It's either a little girl or a little boy. I'll have to put that right here. But she feels like it is a child entity that's always around. And she's also got this door, like it was opening and closing by itself, and she can actually hear it when it was being unlocked. So like the entity was unlocking her door to open it. And she even shows it in the video, like the door will close by itself if it's open, unless you got something standing in front of it. But this door was staying still when she got to it. So her sister stayed with her for a couple of days or whatever, and somehow or another this energy just attached to her sister, and her sister got really sick, and of course her sister was seeing and hearing stuff as well. And again, she was suffering with that sleep paralysis. But guys, let me tell you something, over 95% of her comments, if you go to that video right now, you can see all the comments of people praying for themselves and for the other people that are watching that video. Her video is called "I'm Being Haunted, Not Clickbait." And everybody seems to think that that video is a porthole because there is so much stuff that's happening to them. And I'm telling you, I promise you, if you go to that video right now and read all those comments, I dare you, try to find one normal comment. You're not going to find it there. There is people praying and everything. And again, I went ahead and watched these videos, guys. So I don't know if I should have done that or not, but well, I'll update y'all in the comment section. How about that? If it gets bad enough, I'll definitely do another video to see if Daisy's video haunted me. But guys, that is it for now. So if you know anybody that's been haunted or whatever, or know of a good video, let us know down in the comment section. Because, you know, we're all stuck in the house, so we all need something to watch. And let me know which one scared you the most. And again, guys, please be safe. But you know what? We can always watch videos and just have fun like this. Now, guys, let's read that comment that I picked. Lord, I hope I say this right. Congratulations, Roxy. Is it Hinoza? I hope I said that right. Anyways, Roxy said, love the intro. That was new. Thank you so much, Roxy. I really appreciate that. That's actually a pretty old intro. I just use it every once in a while, you know, depending on how I feel like editing. But I really appreciate you noticing that, and I'm glad that you liked it, honey. Thank you so much. I love you, girl. And remember, guys, you got to leave that comment if you want to shout out. And guys, double check and make sure that you're still subscribed to my channel. You know how YouTube's been unsubscribing people. And I also heard that like everybody's views are down. And I noticed mine was like really awful, but I figured it was where my internet went off. So I don't know what's going on there. So if you would double check, make sure your subscribe button is still on. Make sure your bell is still on. You have to have that notification bell on. You catch all the videos and stuff like that. Somehow or another, if the bell's on, most of those people are not getting unsubscribed. So if you would, please put that bell on. And also rate the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. You know, if you didn't like it, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, you know. But, I mean, it's a little hurtful, but...
Well, I can't blame you.
Again, guys, please make sure your bell is on. That way you're notified. You don't miss none of my uploads. You catch all the spoilers, because I also do a lot of those. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all. And I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. We're all dealing with this. So I just want to remind everybody to be interested in, but I promise not to disappoint you all the time. Now let's read that first comment from Alexis. I just love people, gentleman there that stayed on her same floor, that hung himself. See, that's always around.